Hello again, brothers and sisters. I want to believe that we are doing well. Uh, Welcome back again for this fourth lesson. Remember, we have covered 3 lessons. Our very first lesson was about introduction to sign language, and we did discuss about we gave an examples of different sign languages in the world, and we did also about what's good, what drives you to learn sign language, and all those forms. We did also in the second topic, which was about principles of signing. And remember, I outlined that principles of signing are the foundation that someone should have in sign language. So those are the guidelines that we have to follow here and there when we are engaging ourselves in sign language. Then our last topic, our previous topic or lesson was lesson number 3, and that was on introduction on numbers. And we did our numbers from 0 to 1 billion, 1 billion. And I want to believe that you have gone through all those 3 lessons. Those of you who registered, I have also sent you the notes. So I want to believe that as you watch the videos, you're also reading the notes, so that whatever maybe you missed in the video, you'll get it in the notes, and likewise. And in case of any clarification, kindly, you are free to ask. Ensure that you send on the platform where you are receiving notes from. Now, today's topic is very interesting. Why? Because this is now the introduction to really sign language. Because for you to have a language, you must know its alphabets, the alphabetical order of a language. So that one will help you to write a language or to speak a language and what have you. So what is alphabet? An alphabet is a standardized set of basic written symbols representing a spoken language. For our case, we are talking about sign language. Remember, there are various forms of expressing sign language. But for this case, we are going to focus on signing, expressing sign language in a signed way. So now, there's something I want you to understand as we go on. There is what we refer to as finger spelling. Finger spelling. Finger spelling is equivalent to writing in a spoken language. For example, you want to talk about someone asks you a question, and maybe you want to answer not using a sign, but you want to express it using the alphabets. So that one we refer to as finger spelling. So what's finger spelling? Finger spelling is a representation of the letters of the alphabet in the air. So you do them from here, where someone can be able to see the letters you are signing. For example, someone asks me, what's your name? Definitely I'll answer, I'm Kennedy. So how do you finger spell Kennedy? I want to give an example. Kennedy is Kennedy. So finger spelling will go like this. So this is letter K in sign language. This is letter E. This is N. Another N. E. D. And that's Y. So that is Kennedy. So that's my name. And I have finger spelled my name. So that's what we refer to as finger spelling, and that's what we are going to do when it comes to learning the alphabets. Or we'll adopt this one in future when we are interpreting or having discussion between or among the deaf community members. Now, something else very important I want you to note is that there are about 40 or so manual alphabets in the world, meaning every country has its own manual alphabetical system. They don't use the same. Ours is more similar with the American alphabetical order. Some other countries have developed their own, and that forms the alphabets in their country. Now, There are two types of manual alphabets. There are two types of manual alphabets. We have what referred to as one-handed or one hand and two-hand manual. For our case, I want us to focus on the one-hand manual. One-hand manual is whereby you only use one hand to express or to fingerspell in the air about all that we have discussed. You use only one hand when it comes to discussing the alphabets. Some other countries, you must use both hands. You touch this hand or you touch the other hand and you are making the alphabets. For our country, for the Kenyan Sign Language, it's so simple. You only focus on one hand. So you can use this hand or you can use the other hand, depending on your flexibility. So always choose the hand that you feel you are comfortable with when you are signing or when you are engaging yourself in sign language. Now, after having talked about these two manual forms of manual system, I want us now to start talking about our today's topic, the alphabets, the sign language alphabets. Now, just make sure your hands, prepare your hands the way I'm doing mine. Prepare your hands and make sure they are very flexible, because these alphabets we are going to learn, they are very important and requires your flexibility. And remember, after having learned the alphabets, I want you now to start practicing. Think of any name or any word and write in the air using your hand. That way you'll be practicing on how to handle anything when it comes to finger spelling. So practice makes perfect. Sign language is all about practice and engaging yourself using signs, meeting different people who know sign language, the deaf and what have you. So the alphabets, we're going to start from A up to Z, the same way in the English order, but this is how we do it in sign language. How do we sign A? We start. So you can choose to use this hand, as I said, or you can use this hand. So let me use this one. So A, this is how you make your A. Your A can look like this or like this. So that's A. In sign language, this is A. B, this is B. See how I do B? So this is B. So I've said this is A, this is B. How do you make C? C is like this. You see? This is C. So you make it like this. So this is C. So I've said this is A, this is B, and this is C. You can try on your own. Try to practice. Do A, B, C the way you have done. Try. I've said this is A, this is B, this is C. We proceed. From C we go to D. So this is D. See how it looks. This is D. E, you make your E like this. So this is E. See how it looks like. This is E. F. Do you remember how to sign 3 in numbers? We said this is 3, but F you close. So this is F. That's why I said last time that you have to be very careful when you are fingerspelling these either numbers or alphabets, because you make an error, you make another communication. So this is F. So can we start? This is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, this is E, this is F. Try, practice on your own. Remember how to do it from A up to F. That's good. So can we proceed? We go to G. So this is G. See how it looks like. So you do it like this. So this is G. H, like you see, look at this. So H, you make it like this. See, look at my fingers. So this is H. Remember I have said this is F, this is G, and this is H. Practice. Practice. Do it again and again and again. Can you go to I? So this is I. See how my hand looks like? So this I. J, just form it like you draw the J in the air like that. So this is I and this is J. How do you make K? Remember when I was finger spelling my name? This is how I did K. So K, like this, you touch on this one. So this is K. This is K. That's K. L, see how L looks like? Exactly the way we write L in English. That's L. M, look at this one. So M, you fold it like this and you bring it down like that. So this is M. M. N, we are going to use 2. This one, bring it down like this. So that's N. So can we do it from I? That's I. That's J. That's K. That's L. That is M. That is N. Now, practice. You remember when you are doing numbers, how we did a 0. A 0 in numbers is the same as an O in the alphabets. So from N, we go to O, like that. P, you remember K, make K. So you invert. So this is P. This is P, inverted K. So we start from I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Invert K, that's P. R, see this one? So that's R. Look at this. So this R. S, you make this one, or you draw S in the air. S, using this form. Either like this, or you draw S in the air. That's S. Are we there? Good. We proceed. T. T, you make it like this. You see how it looks like? So that's T. That's T. That's U. Upwards. U. V, you open. So that's V. Are we there? Are we there? Can we start from A up to where we have reached? So we go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, K, invert to make P, Q, you invert G, Q, we go Q. So you remember how to make G. So that's Q. Our Q we invert. Q. We go R, S or S, T, U, V, W, X. Look at how, see how it looks like. X, that's Y, and Z you just draw in the air. That is our Z. So we have learned all the letters of the alphabets. Can we start from O? O, P, you invert K, Q, you invert G, that's Q, invert G, G is like this, when you invert it becomes Q, so that's Q, R, S, or S, T, U, V, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now, I want you to use the alphabets, the one we have covered, to write your name. Watch this video over and over to master the alphabets. So any word in English, any word in any language, using those alphabets that we have learned, you can write it. For example, let us write the word, let us give an example. Let us write the word come. Come. Come is C-O-M-E. So how do we make C? C, O, M, E. That's come. That one you have talked in sign language. So it's as simple as that. So kindly practice. Do practice. Make sure you use both hands. Use this hand when it's tired. Employ the other hand. Practice here and there so oftenly to master the language. Otherwise, see you in the next topic.